Clock at 7. Working against Butler. Got downhill. Couldn't punch it. Bam says, get it out of here. Adebayo sky high with the block and rejection. Bio one. Wow. A meeting at the summit, Doris.
That is a ridiculous defensive play. Jason Tatum is clearly by everybody else, high above the rim.
Butler one-on-one with Markieff Morris. Butler drives, falling away, got it again! Jimmy Butler puts the Heat back up by 1.
Reminds me of as a kid watching Ali Frazier going into round 15. Both guys unbelievably fatigued.
Got to be much more proficient with the basketball. Some real careless turnovers, too.
Dragic for Jones Jr. hammered it down over the top.
Derrick Jones Jr. catching on the fly, and Valanciunas late to rotate, and that's what happens right there when you meet that man late and inside the restricted area. That is just dunking goodness right there. Airplane mode at its finest. Throwing it down literally because he couldn't get all the way to the basket.
By 10, Indiana scratching and clawing to hang around. Adebayo flipping it up and in!
No.
Adebayo, 6'9", 255. And that is a Steph Curry, Steve Nash, tiny Archibald finish.
No, Fitz, that's you back in Larkins Hall, back at Ohio State, when we were playing basketball.
Down by 2. Oh, Butler knocked it away! Here's Hero with 8 seconds left for 3. Yes! Oh, my!
Form a trap. Watch Jimmy Butler aggressive here with his hands on the reach right here. Pokes the ball out. That gives the Heat the opportunity. And then just the confidence of the young man. He had the opening. I can make buckets. I can make buckets.
So right now still in the Indiana locker room. There is Hero, and it's stuffed in by Jones Jr. as he skies in and stuffs it for Miami. Heat by 2. You're watching the NBA playoffs.
Hero with 7 to shoot. Hero, long three-pointer. Bang! Tyler Hero from way downtown.
At this timeout, they have to give him an honorary first-team All-Rookie. I want him brought out to half court and given first-team All-Rookie.
4th-rated team defensively in the league.
None! Oh, Sandwich chest! Second to none!
Got a deal.
Well, just get him to his left hand, right? Off the curl pass. That's Bam doing a nice job. And against JaVale.
Miami, a second on the shot clock. Bam missed it. Jones with a dunk of the day.
Mention the word instinctive. He has just got great timing, coming flying over 2 Spurs, and oh my. Poor Pirtle's going to have nightmares about that one. He is just.
Adebayo. Duncan Robinson again. That's good, and the foul. Duncan Robinson from downtown.
Butler goes right. Butler comes in. Out to Hero for 3. Yes! With 7 seconds left, Tyler Hero puts Miami up by 2.
Bo puts the shooter Tyler Hero in the pick. So he pops back to the 3 if they double team Jimmy. He's left open, and that's exactly what happens. Tyler, no hesitation. Again, instead of Bam setting it, it's the shooter, Tyler Hero, and he flares back. Jimmy keeps his composure on the drive and kick back. And, oh my, I'll tell you, this guy has confidence beyond his years.
John, first of all, he set a terrific screen. Second of all, cold-blooded. The perfect release. It brought rain and pain to Chicago. Here comes Bledsoe. Bam! With a great block from behind. Potentially a game-saving block.
So had no idea this is a bust-out dribble right off the glass. He coasted to slow down, and here comes Bam with a spectacular play. Bucks were seemingly shocked by this.
James comes up, down to Davis. Oh, what a block by Nunn! Kendrick Nunn rejects Anthony Davis.
Third personal. No team foul on the play.
Wow.
But it's the effort that put him in position to get that block. So you're telling me that you're capable.
Has 13 points off the bench. Chris Silva. Hi-ho.
Oh, my.
This for a gusto dunk.
Nice bounce pass setting up the side pick and roll, and he's head high. He's airplane modish there.
Now look at Cephalosha. He had the right idea. Let me get out of the picture.
That's right.
Pacers do have a foul to give. Here comes Dragic. Little fake. Textbook.
That's just great basketball. Depot and then this by Goran Dragic coming to a stop, showing.
In the Bam, he put it in! Quick enough! 0.8 of a second left.
In perfect position. They chose to put length on Dragic instead of on Bam Adebayo. And that's what allowed Bam to be open there at the rim. Not an easy pass by Dragic because he had to throw it over the 6'11 Bagley.
The Heat, the beneficiary of a
here in the opening quarter. And a steal by Butler, stepping in front of Giannis, and he slams it on the other end.
Turnovers becoming a problem now. To get in passing lanes, to create deflections. He makes the deflection with the lead hand, the right hand, so no foul.
Here, oh, what a pass inside! Hero to Iguodala. Timeout, Milwaukee. Heat back by 8, trying to win the series. We step aside on TNT.
4-game losing streaks in this month, including their current 4-game skid. Butler with a backdoor cut and feed for a crushing dunk by Leonard and a foul. Play of the game.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Jimmy just laying this one out after drawing 2, and here comes the hammer by Big Thor right there. Look at that.
Sidestep 3. Rebounded by Hero. Quick hit ahead. Bam out front and slams it in.
What a play by Tyler Hero. 39 minutes. More because Duncan Robinson has not been on the floor, but boy, he's earned.
Crowder tied up, gets it back to Butler. Quick jumper, Jimmy Butler, and he knocks it down as the shot clock expires. 2 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. He's 7 of 10 from the field and hits that as the shot clock expires. Meanwhile, LeBron James, 21 points. 2 quarters complete here in Game 5. The Heat trying to keep their season alive, up by 4. Adebayo drives down the lane and the flush.
Wow. Gotta know he's a right-handed player who wants to drive left.
And there's 2 shooters.
Bam gets it back. 11 seconds left. Down to 9. Dragic with a left. Got it! He got it! 113, 112, 6.8 left. Dragic puts Miami ahead.
Again, the offensive rebound here, keeping it alive, is Bam playing volleyball with it. And then the veteran, Dragic, with the floater. Oh my, Eric, look at him getting inside, challenging the shot blocker, Turner, with the flip shot from 9 feet.
Hero lobs it. Adebayo smashes it over DiVincenzo.
Excellent.
It's on Miami.
So Hero getting more and more confident as a playmaker, just tosses it up. He's coming to his right strong hand. He's like, okay, Giannis has come to me. I know the read to make. Just beautiful execution. Help it.
They started here, starting the the 4th quarter. We got to get McDermott in there some kind of way. Jimmy Butler wanted to go there because you could have success, or you don't necessarily have to.
Not yet 3 minutes into this one. Dragic starting at point, has been primarily off the bench this year, is Adebayo all the way up to the rim. Well, you mentioned Dragic in because Kendrick Nunn has
2:15 left, first half. 3-point Indiana lead. Look at that. They might have to raise the roof in Miami if Jones Jr. keeps flying around like that.
Boy, jumped right over Holiday. Great visual communication here. Kendrick Nunn seeing the opportunity and the hard cut on the baseline as Derek Jones just jumps right over Aaron Holiday, who's 6 feet there, and James Johnson passes.
Been averaging 35 a game in the restart, top scorer in the bubble. Bam! Oh, a Bam slam, and a huge one for him. His 3rd field goal.
Here, great dive cut. Oh my, that's nasty. on Oladipo and Turner late reacting. Just gorgeous. And airplane mode, Derrick Jones Jr., the slam dunk champ, likes what he sees.
Could also be a most improved candidate. Olynyk, nice fake, now drives and flushes. Kelly Olynyk, 15 points, all here in the fourth quarter.
As James had the 18, James had the big 17-point game at home against Houston. Dragic, a triple to end the third quarter, and he wants more. A big game Thursday, fourth quarter. Next.
Indiana built a great bench this year with the Holiday brothers, Doug McDermott, TJ McConnell, but the anchor of their bench unit was actually a starter who came back into play with the bench, Sabonis.
With a hard drive by Tyler, he draws Myles Turner's help, and that leaves Bam open. He absolutely gets on top of the rim. Gorgeous extension there.
Dragic. Bam, another one. 6 points for Adebayo and a 21-point lead.
Oh, he can go right. He can also go through his legs right there, setting up Bam with a bounce pass through the wickets.
And they've always come up with these guys, going back to the guy I mentioned earlier, Keith Askins, who had a great career. And now you look on this roster, Duncan Robinson, undrafted, Kendrick Nunn, undrafted.
Wizardry of the Dragon, breaking down Turner, little behind the back niftiness there, finding Bam, who's more than willing.
Here for three, way off. Bam, right on. Ferocious dunk for Adebayo. It's a 3-point game.
Miami has numbers if they want it. Now Tice back into the action. Bam, great spin move, and says it with his chest inside.
This is a group that's going to grind and compete and keep coming. And Bam says, all right, Mr. Wanamaker, you're not big enough.
He's going back in right now, but he just wasn't moving as effectively.
Dragic, count it, and one. As Dragic was bumped by Gordon Hayward, pick up his second foul. Dragic has that ability to stop so quickly.
They're going to challenge it, though, Mike.
That's a three-pointer. Most important games of the season. Crowder, Adebayo, soft jumper.
He's really improved his jump shot.
Calm. It keeps you safe and us safe, and nobody's safe from Jones's slam right there.
Should have some sort of rebounding balance underneath where you might come up with it.
Oh, hammer time. Take that. A Bam slam, a foul.
Bam on a quick catch and go move, and then you want to come over and help. You better bring your luggage, because this guy right here will pike it on your head. He is just so athletic and strong.
Good ball denial from Caldwell Pope. Adebayo, a couple of dribbles. Nice feed inside to Butler. Butler changes, layup, count it, and the foul. Butler found an angle, drew some contact, and a chance for a three-point play.
I mean, it's a grind. The Lakers are into them. Clearly the contact underneath, and Butler gets the back.
This is Aaron Gordon coming at Dragic. Bam! Oh, he obliterated that shot, and it goes out of bounds off Gordon. That is the best defensive play of the game. Here's Kendrick Nunn lobbing for Bam, and a crushing dunk. The most important hookup of the game. It brings the Heat to within 2.
Radius, the pass is behind him. He had to go back with his offhand and corral it in. It's coming on the Euro. It's a slower move, and then Bam is able to swat it off Gordon right there.
As we wind down the third quarter. Rondo drives, blocked by Adebayo, and picked up by Crowder to end the third quarter. Sensational defensive play from Bam Adebayo. Fantastic play for the first-time All-Star, the 23-year-old. Only three-point attempt. Back up top to Nunn. Crowder left open. Good look. Counted and one. Chance for a 4-point play as Jay Crowder hits his second three-pointer of the game.
Good ball movement by the Heat. And clearly the clip looks like Rondo trying to contest. Takes his legs out. That's the right call.
Rondo with his first foul.
Olynyk a high screen, the switch on defense. Dragic will dance. Dragic with one. Dragic from 15. Got it. Beat the buzzer.
Well, this is absolutely a great defense by Wesley Matthews, but just better offense.
And here come the Heat. It's Dragic with Van Vliet and help. Silva and the foul on Boucher.
Loose ball, and it's Dragic seeing the cutter. Silva going up high with the crusher.
Rotating the ball, play picked off by Butler. Here he'll go, galloping the other way and hammer it home. On the Bucks.
Rare turnover here early for the Bucks. Jimmy Butler out on the races here.
You know, right now they are so poor defensively. Every night they seem to be getting beat.
Bam with a crusher. What a feed and what a finish. Well, Bam Adebayo's, actually it was Butler's pass. It was juggled. That's Jones. What a dunk.
Nunn setting it up nicely on the broken play situation. Derek Jones gets loose on that back line, and he just throws it right to the side of the backboard, and Derek goes right up and over. Boy, what a finish.
Green with 11 points apiece off the bench to lead the Clippers in scoring. Adebayo with the stuff and a foul on Harkless.
Floor that Mo Harkless just couldn't get to. I mean, what a finish right there by Bam.
Woo. Played 2 minutes here in the fourth. Heat trying to get their second straight sweep of these 2020 playoffs. Dragic, beautiful feed. Adebayo with an easy dunk.
Which creating so many problems in the paint area. You draw the help, rewarding the big guy for rolling to the cup.
And you see on the weak side, the guy guarding Duncan Robinson.
They're going through the practices in Orlando. He obviously decided to play. And Jimmy Butler having quite the game. Got the score, drew the foul. Bam Adebayo back in. Gets it from Dragic, puts it home. Bam Adebayo.
Jimmy Goran Dragic trying to sell the hard drive as he goes between the legs here. So he freezes Mahinmi, who can't recover, back to Bam. It's a well-timed play where he opens his legs there, doesn't want to telegraph the pass.
As the Heat go up by 14 again.
Strong crossover, but he's so just physically wears you down. His body put the shoulder right.
Yeah, Booker has not scored since the third quarter. Here's Hero on the drive. Pretty reverse. And
Bam Adebayo. Vucevic back on the floor. Adebayo drives and throws it down.
Point lead.
And look at Adebayo. So there's no
Third game this season. Dragic on the keeper, lobs it for Jones Jr. He batted it in and drew the foul.
He released early, and then here he is just making a second effort almost.
Inside, collected by Iguodala. 3, Robinson, yes!
Offensive rebounding will kill you every time because they use offensive rebound by Andre Iguodala finds the wide open sharpshooter Duncan Robinson.
Talk about that emotionally and objectively and very honestly. Sorry for the passing of the great commission. Oh my, what a great stuff for James Johnson.
James Johnson showing his full skill set, getting on top of the rim.
I don't care how you get him, he's still getting them.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage. He's efficient.
Perfect lob for Nunn, but an even better slam for Bam.
Oh, that is just gorgeous. Him open. Look at the Aldridge having to help, and that sets up the lob activity. Excellent one-hand catch with that big.
It will make a difference. Jones back in, first time in the second half. Here's a 3, and Robinson can't hit. Rebound, Adebayo, right over Smart, puts it up and in.
With a player like Bam Adebayo here, using that size, he's a quick leaper. 3 green jerseys around him, and he's still able to secure the offensive rebound and the putback.
So 19 of Dallas's 30 shots have come from 3. Dragic using the Olynyk screen. Return to screener. That's beautiful pick and roll work. Dragic to Olynyk.
Dragic with his second assist.
You can be successful at home or on the road. The game travels.
Shot clock winding down. Tyler Hero floats it up and in.
To shoot the basketball, but also comfortable and confident with his ability to put the ball on the deck.
Bench points favor the Heat 17-7. There's a turnover. It's Carter Williams. Blocked by Olynyk. What a block by Kelly O.
This much often from Kelly, but he times his jump perfectly right before it's at its apex for that block.
It's a tough matchup for Jokic.
Kendrick Nunn. Good move to the basket.
How much weight he loses. This is a mismatch, and if you're Nunn, take advantage of your matchup. Explodes, take some baseline before the help.
Dion Waiters on the bench, so speculated that he might be part of the trade as Jones soars to the rim and smashes it.
Come on, how about that play by Bam Adebayo? And then your big, that's your center.
Bam Adebayo's third block of this game. Robinson, angle three. Yes, Duncan Robinson. Second-year guard, 6'1", electrifying on the offensive end. Len denied by Myers Leonard. What a block.
Getting to the spot after helping out. When Len opens up to dunk with that right hand, that gave Myers Leonard the opportunity to use his right hand on the ball.
He becomes the 8th player in franchise history to score at least 20 in his Heat debut. Morant, blocked by Silva.
Silva will not back down. He's a hard-nosed guy, hustling back, making a play. John Morant exposes the basketball there by rearing back with the right arm. That's just a good block. See how open right there Morant's body is instead of trying to close it down and maybe finish with the left hand.
Butler, guarded by Justin Holiday. Pick and roll to the rim where Turner blocked it. Crowder out of the corner. Kaboom! Team he's ever been with.
Loose ball situation. Jay Crowder, little extra arc on that. Nothing but net. Jay likes that one.
Accepts it. Great defense. Great pass to Russell. And it's blocked. It's a basket by Kendrick Nunn.
We talk about how athletic is he. He jumped from behind the dotted line to block that layup.
Here comes Dragic. Dragic guarded by Holiday. Gets a step. Gets a slam for Bam. Perfect lob and a smashing finish for Bam Adebayo. Led the league in blocks last year, 4th this year. There was nobody blocking that. Two-handed Bam slam and a perfect execution on a pick, roll, and dunk.
Pursuing Duncan Robinson. Crowder can't answer. Butler, yes, and one. Jimmy Butler.
Oh, wow. That, to me, is the definition, whether it's intentional or not, and that's not part of it.
George crosses over Robinson, loses the ball. And Derek Jones Jr., they call him airplane mode.
Tyler Hero off balance. Puts it in. Tyler Hero with another floater.
That is a tough shot.
Really tough.
And here's Adebayo showing his ball handling ability. Brings it all the way up the floor. Count it and the basket.
And that's exactly what they ran. Adebayo, and he went left 3 straight times. Here he hits a tough, and they're going to gift Jimmy Butler the 3 if that's what he wants.
Drives on Howard, gets inside. Count it and one. Butler goes right at Howard, draws the foul. And a chance for a three-point play.
Defended by Davis and Howard. So, okay, now it's time to spread the floor and make a play. I'm not letting these guys off the hook if I'm Jimmy Butler. It's just a continuation of Game 3.
But they have to take away his right.
Devontae Graham 0 for 1 in the first quarter, then goes 4-4 from 3 in the second quarter. Nice. What a play by Derek Jones Jr. You talk about reaching back and throwing it down.
3, back to Adebayo. Oh, my goodness gracious. That is a man playing amongst boys in the paint tonight. Wow.
Man, goodness.
I mean, look at the power here.
That's the 1:20 remaining. Butler says, give me the ball. Butler the drive, the runner, he banks it in. Hero sets the screen. Caldwell Pope picks him up. 1-on-1. Butler backs in. That fall-away shot is up and good. 34 for Butler. It's an 8-point lead.
And the flip, Nunn with a rebound. And here come the Heat. Butler for Jones. Oh, he made the right choice.
The floor and brings so much athleticism to the table. Filling the lane, just going
Butler drives and finishes. Jimmy Butler, 17 points, 6 assists, 6 boards. Miami back up by 5.
This is the mindset. Put pressure, constant pressure on this Laker defense. Get to your spot and think score.
Jazz best in the league at three-point shooting. They need some of these to fall down.
Bam drives in on Gobert.
Playing with force. Look at Bam. Just kind of elbows Rudy out of the way and goes up and dunks it right on top of Rudy Gobert. You do not see this often.
It was 13 assists, a career high for him in game 2. Then with a steal down the other end, they throw it ahead to Butler, and Butler throws it down. And Frank Vogel calls timeout.
That your defense creates some offense here. The deflection from behind by Butler leads to a Butler dunk and an 8-point lead.
Halfway through the third quarter, deflection. Loose ball picked up by Derrick Jones Jr. Ahead for Bam. Look out below. Oh, points off your defense.
Contact, then Bam gets a hand on it. Boy, those are the kind of run-out opportunities you want.
Dragic now, 5 to shoot. Lost it momentarily. Pulls back. Dragic a three-pointer. Bang! Goran Dragic from downtown. And the Heat lead by 5.
Plays all bubble long. Put this team on his back when it mattered most. Not afraid of the moment. Beautiful offense.
Good defensive possession in the half court.
Duncan sets the screen. Bam on the keeper. Well, the big man keeper.
Look at the ball handling at 6'10", getting inside, fakes the pass to Getty Baca leaning outside. Gorgeous Euro step, and then the finish. McCall late getting across.
10 points per game and help lead that 30-11 second half of the season. Derrick Jones Jr. with a catch and smash.
Gorgeous lob, and the dive cuts that. Dragic recognizing there's no shot blocker, and he finds the airplane mode. Derrick Jones on the dive cut to the basket. Really nice read. Look at that catch radius with the offhand, his right hand able to pull it in.
Butler comes over on the double team, and LeBron with another turnover. Up high, none!
Goran Dragic, another feed inside, and Bam Adebayo having his way.
Guy who was waived 3 times, traded twice. He's relentless competitor. Dragic got it off. Got it in! It will count for Goran Dragic.
As he turns the corner here on Harris, gets the left-hand floater up, and it's clearly out of his hand before the buzzer goes off. You never know when you're going to need those extra 2 points. Dragic comes up with a big bucket there.
So Miami already with 3 double-figure scores, led by the fearless Dragon, Goran Dragic. 11 points, 5 assists.
In the starting lineup early in the year, kind of unexpectedly, and he has yet to relinquish that role. He's done such a good job as a scorer.
Oh, my!
Great job staying down on that shot fake.
Adebayo. One-on-one. Gets underneath. He dunks it on Bamba. Well defended, though.